to make constructive changes in their own lives and lessen their individual result on global warming, Michael Reynolds, an architect, developed Earthships. What is an Earthship? An Earthship is a self-sustaining building that is built completely out of recycled material. It uses thermodynamics and recycles all of its own waste. Michael Reynolds developed this design for the Earthships to be built off the grid and with almost no construction knowledge needed. The history of Michael Reynolds is after graduating from the University of Cincinnati in 1969, he immediately began creating his own controversial work. He published his thesis in Architectural Record in 1971, and the next year he built his first house from recycled materials. Michael Reynolds built his first Earthship in 1972 near Teos, New Mexico, and called the Home House. This house was built with walls that were curved because they have more strength, resulting in pie-shaped rooms in the interior. It also has a lawn on the roof, just below an overhang at the top of the structure. How does an Earthship work? Well, water is caught on the roof by a roof catchment system, and then by channeling it into a silt filtration system into a cistern. The cistern is buried and is protected from the sun and kept cold. Gravity feeds the water into a cistern from the system into a pressure tank, which gives normal household water pressure. Water is used in a conventional way, such as bathing and washing dishes and that sort of thing. Next, the water is then drained and contained and treated again to be used in exterior gardens. The water can be heated up by using the sun or natural gas. Electricity is harvested through the sun and wind by the use of solar panels and wind turbines. Electricity is used for washing machines, computers, kitchen appliances, not any kind of appliance. No electricity is required for heating or cooling due to thermodynamics. Sewer treatment is done by the reuse of the water that was already collected and had been used before. The sewage is used to grow food and for landscaping with no pollution. The temperature is regulated by thermodynamics using thermal mass, which is dense, meaning no empty air pockets or air spaces. This keeps the warm air in the building and contains it for most of the day. It is also kept cold by being buried deep into the earth. Earthships also grow their own food. They have greenhouses built into them, and what is produced is based on the owner and what they feel like planting. They're beneficial because they're built off the grid, which is very good for after natural disasters when there's no power or water or anything. They also cut back on pollution by being built out of recycled materials such as tires, cans, and bottles. And they don't hurt the ecosystem. But how much does it cost to build one? Well, building one costs at least 20% less than a conventional home. But to purchase one is based off of who's selling it, the location, the size, and the amount of time it took to build. There's a lot of work required, mostly because of how it has to be built, because you have to make the thermal mass yourself by pounding dirt into tires, and you have to lie recycled aluminum cans down through the entire structure and bottles. You also have to bury it beneath the earth. I enjoy learning about these because they're different than normal buildings, and they're very interesting, and they cut back on normal things. They don't cause a big footprint on the earth.